Who were the Zeffo? The Zeffo, also known as Zephonians, originated from the planet Zeffo, located in the Outer Rim. Many Zephonians possessed the ability to wield the Force, which they referred to as the life wind. Those who could harness this power became known as sages. Initially, the Zephonians were a peaceful civilization, deeply connected to the Force. They constructed statues and relics dedicated to the revered Zeffo Sages on their home world. Elaborate temples and tombs were built not only on Zeffo, but also on other planets like Bogano, Ontutho, and Kashyyyk, showcasing their culture's influence beyond their native planet. Over time, the Zeffo civilization faced corruption, leading them down the path of the dark side of the Force. The reign of Kujet marked a significant decline in their culture. He ordered the destruction of astriums essential to their religious practices, while promising his followers power over the life wind. However, Kujet's rule was treacherous and cruel. The Zeffo society faced extinction due to the internal strife and corruption. The remaining Zephonians fled into the unknown regions of the galaxy, which they referred to as the Great Unknown. This exodus was a desperate attempt to find peace and preserve their culture. Despite their near extinction, the Zeffo left a lasting legacy. Their teachings and artifacts were of interest to Jedi Master Eno Cordova and Jedi Padawan Cal Kestis in the years leading up to the Great Jedi Purge. The Zeffo's ability to stand on vertical surfaces, demonstrated by the Zeffo Sages, was a unique aspect of their culture. The Zeffo Sages, also known as the Three Sages, were a trio of Force-sensitive Zephonians who possessed the ability to wield the Force, or the Life Wind. These sages played a pivotal role in Zeffo culture and history. The Zeffo Sages consisted of three individuals, Kujet, Ilrum, and Mictrol. Kujet, the ruthless Zeffo Sage, known as one of the greatest, albeit infamous, icons in the Zeffo culture, was a Zeffo Sage with exceptional Force abilities. He embodied the dark side of the Force and ruled with authoritarian ruthlessness. At some point in his life, Kujet ruled over the planet Peridia. A text found on a wall chamber in Peridia proclaimed him as the ruler of all and foretold that his reign would be everlasting. Kujet's legacy extended to the planet Dathomir, where he established a grand palace centuries before the fall of the Galactic Republic. His palace was secluded and challenging to access during the height of Zeffo power, emphasizing his withdrawn and enigmatic nature among the Zeffo Sages. If you've played Jedi Fallen Order, then you know that on the planet Zeffo, there's this ball puzzle map mission thing, and it's pretty agonizing, let's just say that. It's just a little bit challenging to figure out. From his seat of power on Dathomir, Kujet orchestrated a brutal massacre within the halls of his palace. This act reduced any resistance to the Ashen ruins, solidifying his reign through fear and violence. After Kujet's death, he was entombed within a sarcophagus placed in the walls on his great temple. In his lifeless hands, Kujet held one of the last remaining astriums. His reign marked the decline of Zeffo culture, and his resting place was ultimately left abandoned. Ilrum was a sage revered in Zeffo culture for their great wisdom and insight. They were a master of the life wind, holding a position of high honor within a proving ground and academy on the planet Zeffo. Ilrum was not only known for their deep understanding of the Force, but also for being the first Zeffo to establish a relationship with the Wookiees of Kashyyyk, displaying a fondness for the planet's plants and natural beauty. Sometime long before 14 BBY, Ilrum passed away and was laid to rest within the halls of the Great School on Zeffo. Their burial chamber was adorned with wind chimes, and its domed roof featured a carving resembling a mighty washer tree. Ilrum's sarcophagus was interred beneath the stone roots of the tree, symbolizing the profound affection for Kashyyyk. Mictrol, another one of the legendary Zeffo Sages, possessed immense force power and was a revered figure among his people. He demanded metal-encased candles as offerings during his lifetime. After his death, his suspended sarcophagus resided in a vast tomb on Zeffo, adorned with votive candles representing his power. Jedi Master Eno Cordova later realized that these symbols were associated with astriums, sacred artifacts with significance in opening the vault on Bogana. By the Imperial era, the Zeffo Sages, along with their species, had gone extinct, leaving behind a complex legacy that included both enlightenment and darkness. I hope you enjoyed the video, and may the Force be with you.